The Sadducees, I'm assuming, walk away quite frustrated. All of a sudden, he has given them this rabbinic thought that they have to go back and look at their scriptures and try to figure out, well, is this really what Moses said, and how do we understand this? And so their minds are perhaps a little perplexed. On the other hand, he also hasn't stepped into the full camp of the Pharisees. He's left some question marks there. So as Jesus was apt to do, he finds a way through and invites the community into greater conversation. And now I know that there are a lot of people here still reeling from the events of the last several weeks. From having someone significant in our lives pass away. And that for many of us, it's this latching on to the promise of heaven that allows us to grieve and move through. The idea that we are so intimately connected with one another in the holy, now and into the age of ages. And I invite you for a moment to think about, what does that heaven, that resurrection, look like for you? What does it mean to be in relationship fully, both now and into the ages to come? I always tell people that as a youngster, I believed in the big, bearded God on the clouds, with staff in hand. And somewhere along the line, my own understanding of that God and that God in heaven changed to a God that is immersed in the fullness of love and compassion, that flows in love and energy, in light throughout all things. And I've had some wonderful conversations with those who are scientists, who are studying not only the great astronomic fields, but also quarks and atoms. And the idea of the holy that permeates and that goes on, age after age. That there is a sense of spirit that seems to dwell in the smallest of quarks. That there is a sense of holy in the ever-expanding universe as it goes out, farther out. Now, I am not going to say that one image is right or wrong. I think all of us find great comfort in the understanding of there being a promise that goes beyond our days, and a resting in God, and the promise of new life emerging over and over again in the understanding of resurrection. And so, like Maya Angelou, we are allowed to put the question out there and to wonder, what could heaven look like? And what are the promises that we want to latch on to? The mystery, the relevance that touch our lives today. And what are the things that just don't work for us anymore? If it's about grits and tripe, she says no. Or if it's simply these promises of milk and gold, why? And how does that help me here and now? Jesus takes the holy and refocuses us on what it means to live today. And with the Sadducees, he does it very wisely and very gently. To say, you remember this Moses that you lift up and these 5 books that you study? Are they not intimately connected with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob? And if you're losing sight of the faith that they embodied and held dear, then are you really on the way? Or are you losing sight? And I believe today what he does is he refocuses us to say, how as people of faith are we tapped into this rich tradition that has been passed on to us? The names that we lift up. And from that promise, how are we living into our lives today and into the age to come? It's an invitation, a wonder, and at the end of the day, thanks to Jesus, a mystery. A divine mystery that holds us fast, inviting us to know God's grace to live today and rest in the security of what is to come.